everyone, and welcome to a special weekday edition of RCW Fusion. So I'd like to apologize ahead of time that we're doing this on a weekday. Normally we would do this on the weekends, as it is our weekend show normally, but had some other things I had to get to, and Crown Jewel ran a lot longer than I thought it would that Saturday. So by the time that got done, and by the time I had to go to a wrestling show, I didn't have much time. So we have Maria Czajka out here in the opening contest here, as we have her opponent, Nina Volkov, the Hammer. And she's not alone. She has her friend Bella Durham alongside her. Now this woman, since coming on the scene, she has caused a lot of trouble. And I don't suspect any of that trouble to be letting up anytime soon. I expect there to be more, knowing how Bella Durham has been. Lately, especially since Nina came on the scene at Slamfest in August. It seems so long ago, but that was only a few months ago. And it seems that Bella and Nina are stronger than ever, just as they were as kids. As Czajka and Nina kick this one off, and what a lariat here to start off. There's a splash there, right to Maria Czajka. Now, folks, this Thursday, you'll be catching RCW live right here on Twitch, same as always. You also have a huge main event here tonight. James Moore, the newly crowned RCW World Champion, will be putting his title on the line for the first time since gaining it at Fright Fest 3 on Halloween against Jackson Cobb, the man that would have replaced him if he wasn't medically cleared to compete that night for the title. Now Czajka not off to a great start here. Now Czajka, she started off pretty slow here in RCW, losing her first couple of matches, and then starting to gain a little bit of momentum and getting some W's. The kick out there. Now Czajka is off of the turnbuckle. I think Bella Durham was the one to remove that pad. And I think the referee was giving the Bella Durham a talking to at ringside. It's Czajka having the quickness on display here, and she's going to have to use it, as Nina has the powerhouse and strength advantage. As the referee fixes that turnbuckle there, doing a great job, doing her job there. And the hammer being taken out by Bella, though. It's not going to really do anything because it's not inside the ring. She forgot to put it inside the ring. A little bit of miss-ups here. Butterfly there, and no! Maria Czajka turns it around and do a clothesline. Now look at this. The Wings of Warsaw there. The variation of a fairy tale ending made famous by Tommaso Ciampa. Count of two and a kick out. Changing up her moveset a little bit here. Czajka's always good at adapting, as Nina Volkov got right back up from that and able to take advantage. And now the stomps here. There's a lot of viciousness behind those. And that quick kick, and Maria's right back in it. Didn't wait for Nina to get to her feet. Not allowing any type of breathing room here. And you have to do this if you're Maria Czajka, because you can't possibly beat her through power advantage. Like we've said before, Nina has that pretty much without a doubt, as once again our referee fixing that turnbuckle. These slight distractions don't seem to be benefiting Nina at all, and it's kind of the same we'd seen when Bella was in matches. The little slight distractions as Czajka hits that splash on the outside here. Count of 2 here. Maria Czajka doing her best here against the hammer. Nina Volkov tried for the knee and dropped toe hold out of the way. And a drop kick there from Nina. And now Nina finds herself in perfect position here for the H-bomb. She doesn't have much of a running start, but she doesn't need it. The H-bomb right to Maria Czajka for the Polish princess to be out of it, and a kick out at 2. And you don't want to be there in the corner. Is Nina taking a breather? Charging up as she's going to go in and landing viciously in the corner there. Now second rope, Nina finds herself on. And the moonsault. And I think she hurt herself off of that as Czajka was trying to get to her feet there, tried for the Iron Curtain. But Maria turns that around. And now Czajka with a clothesline takes out Nina. And Nina gets met with a knee. And now she's feeling it now. It's Czajka looking for the Wings of Warsaw. 1, 2 for the win over Nina, and a kick out at 2. Nina's still very much in this thing. And as long as Bella Durham is at ringside, I have no doubt that there's going to be some shenanigans, or more shenanigans than there already has been. But Maria trying to put a stop to it. As Maria now having Nina Volkov in a vulnerable position here. Probably the most vulnerable she's been in all matchup. And tried for that Swan's descent there. Face planted face first into the canvas. Nina not taking this seriously. Cover and count of 2 and a kick out. As now Nina again trying for the splash, and nobody home there. Crashed and burned off of that one. And a stiff elbow strike there to Nina, and it looks like she's deserving this after all the shenanigans her and Bella have caused since she stepped on the scene. And now, the knee strike right again as Bella can't believe what she's seeing right now from her childhood friend. Is now looking for the splash. Maria lands one of her own. Into a cover 1, 2, could have it 1 here at a kick out at 2.5. And you saw the expression from Bella there. She is not too happy about what's happening now. She's happy that her friend had kicked out, but things haven't worked out too well for Nina. At least up to this point. Now she's trying to get back in the swing of things, looking for the H-bomb again. This time she has quite the running start here. The H-bomb landing flush there, and beautiful that time, as she's got a lot of a running start behind that strike. And now looking for the Iron Curtain. The Iron Curtain dumps Maria on her head. And now she very much could have the win locked up here. No, Maria kicks out. Maria's still very strong and resilient. But so is Nina, and look at this military press drop. And once again, trying to get Nina off of her game, and just a kick out at 2. Now looking for the Iron Curtain a second time. The Iron Curtain lands again. Nina has the cover 2. Not enough as Maria kicks out. That lackluster cover was the kryptonite of Nina there. Couldn't hook the leg in time. Tired herself out, and that's the problem that you have when you run out of stamina. That allows Maria to get a huge knee. The atomic drop there. As Maria just trying to find a way to win this matchup. She's gotten bailed out a couple of times. And now the distraction from Bella is Nina still on the ground. Nina very much still laid out from all this. And she's looking for the Swan's Descent. From the top here, Nina with a Swan's Descent, the swinging neck breaker from the top there. And if she could just get the cover, she's got this one. Referee took a little bit of time to get down, and Nina kicks out. And that slight hesitation from the ref getting down. It helped Nina there. And now Maria turning her attention to Bella as Bella's chirping away. And Bella, baited Maria back in. And that allows Nina to take over now. At least for the time being. These distractions, that's probably the most helpful one throughout this match. Nina has been able to somehow stay in this thing. Here comes another H-bomb, perhaps. Yes, for Nina. It's gonna be all she wrote for Maria Czajka. And Nina captures this victory, but tainted as it may be. All right, folks, here we are with some tag team action with a Hit Squad and Tyler York, and it seems that we're just getting right into the action straight away with the Blackwell family and the Hit Squad. OSK right there starting us off, as there was a little bit of a dispute on who was going to start the match. Now, Big Nasty, a former world champion. His brother Bryce Blackwell, a former Intercontinental champion. Now, there's been some issues with the Hit Squad, and there's been some problems. OSK, making tags when there doesn't need to be. Tyler York doing the same, and a couple of issues with tag team continuity and just chemistry. And I'm not too sure what's going on with that, but as Nasty takes out Tyler York for the time being and just stomp it away on OSK, and OSK unable to take advantage. OSK now has sent Nasty into the corner. Finally, OSK getting some offense. Oh, and that kick right to the kidney there of OSK. And again, right in his corner. And Nasty again takes out Tyler York. And that allows OSK to gain an advantage. It's just a count of one. Now Tyler York now. Irish whip. Taking down Big Nasty. Somehow. Usually, that's not the type of move that's going to take him down, but you do everything in your power to take down a big man like that. And now OSK. Getting knocked out for his troubles. Tyler York unable to take advantage, though. And the boos rain down as Tyler York getting right back up from that sidewalk slam. And Tyler York getting dumped to the outside. OSK knocked over. Tag to Bryce. Oh, and out. Referee got in the way there inadvertently. And sometimes that happens. Bryce was trying to grab the attention of OSK, and I think Tyler York was looking for a hot tag, but OSK didn't even have his hand out. And those are the slight issues there. I should say big issues of the Hit Squad as of late. They just haven't been on the same page. Now look at this. Oh, Tyler York. Tried for a clothesline. And now OSK asking for a tag, but he gets taken out. I don't know why he didn't earlier. And these are the kinds of problems that have been plaguing the Hit Squad for a number of weeks now. There's now Tyler York up on the top rope here. Tyler York with the senton, and he missed it. Or the swanton bomb, I should say. And once again, Bryce going right after OSK. And again, Tyler York with a clothesline. And putting too much attention on Nasty. Oh, Nasty helped him out. Nasty got him. Oh, down goes Tyler York. And the mouth kick. Oh, it's missed. Tyler York avoided it. But again, the Hit Squad getting dominated here as the arm drag from the top. I have never seen the Hit Squad have this many issues ever. Tag to Nasty. Over Tyler York trying to fire back. Irish whip into the corner. Maybe Tyler York can finally get something moving. It's been all the Blackwell family here. All Blackwell family throughout this match. Finally, OSK gets a tag. And a much needed one at that. Irish whip into the corner. Big Nasty able to recover in time. Shot to the midsection. They're going to just take down the big man, and he does. And look at this. Nasty. Wait a second. Oh! I think Tyler York made the tag initially. And wait a second. Bryce. Oh, the baseball slide to them both. OSK's in. I'm not even sure who's legal here, whether it's Tyler York or... I think OSK is illegal the legal man initially. 1, 2, kick out. And now Tyler York making the tag. What a crazy tag match this has been. As a freak accident. And now OSK with that. Now look at this. A nasty ending. Nasty ending. Tyler York. Out of it. Again, I'm not too sure who the legal man is. I think it's Tyler York, honestly. It was hard to tell there. And Tyler York dumps Nasty. But OSK nowhere to be found thanks to Nasty breaking that up. And this is just insane. For both of these men here, that being OSK and Tyler York, I've never seen this much miscommunication and downright trouble for a team like this. Oh, the clothesline again. OSK taken out. And now Tyler York might be in trouble here. Nasty ending. And it might be the end of the hit squad here. No, Tyler York still in it. Now they're looking for the nasty splash. He may have it. Nasty splash onto Tyler York. OSK taken out again. Once again, another nasty ending. OSK taken out by Nasty. Tyler York, 2, down and out. As these two gentlemen win it, and OSK and Tyler York talking after the matchup. OSK doesn't seem to be too happy. And he's leaving. That's right, folks. We have our EFED partner here as Ivy Nichols coming out and Riley Russo attacking Ivy Nichols. After the matchup, or right at the beginning of this matchup, I should say. Not even time for her entrance music to start. Amaya's already in the ring, and Ivy Nichols looks like she can continue. That's just ridiculous, folks. Another blatant attack. As if you look at your screen real fast right here, you can see the attack a number of weeks ago from Riley Russo, putting Ivy through a flaming table as she walked out. There's a count of 1 and a kick out. And, well, it's just, that's been this complete turnaround from the Punk Princess that we're so used, that we're not even used to seeing here. And it could have something to do with the fact that those losses from the Tully Xander, that rivalry that we've seen those two battle it out a number of times. But it appears that Ivy can still continue here, and we appreciate all of you folks for joining us. Saint Boys, greatly appreciate you joining us here. Apologize if I didn't get to your message right away. There's been a lot going on here on the show today. Is Amaya Blackwell able to take advantage? And Amaya Blackwell with a sleeper from the second rope. And now Amaya calling up Ivy Nichols here. Ivy Nichols able to stop that double axe handle from the top rope there. Snapmare, look at this, a little bit of a house call. Shades of Swerve Strickland right there as the house call lands right out of Amaya and a kick out at 1. And Ivy Nichols trying to get herself started and going. But Amaya said no to that. For the snap suplex. Lackluster cover though. 1, 2, kick out from Amaya. Still have to come your main event, folks. James Moore, our world champion, puts his title on the line against Jackson Cobb, the man that would have replaced him if he wasn't able to compete at Fright Fest. By the way, folks, you can catch Fright Fest in its entirety over on my YouTube channel, Fright Fest 1, Fright Fest 2, and 3, all in the RCW archives. Every playlist from RCW Season 1 onwards is on there for your enjoyment as a German suplex there. Right to Amaya and not even a count of 1 as the referee took a little bit of time to get there. Frontliner springs Amaya down. Now Amaya with a kick to the midsection. Amaya now trying for the snap suplex of her own and got that one as Ivy Nichols rolling to the outside trying to get a breather. But Amaya not going to allow that as kicked right into the barricade. It's both ladies now on the outside. Kicked right to the arm. Now look at this slice spread incoming right on Amaya. Both ladies back and forth, count of 4 here. Count of 10 under RCW rules. That rule change being reverted back to its original one. And look at this, the curb stomp. Right to Amaya, referee down instantly, 2, and a kick out. The longer this match goes, the further it benefits Amaya due to that attack. And oh, look at that. What a kick there. She's looking to end Amaya here. Looking for the Canadian Destroyer. The Canadian Destroyer on Amaya Blackwell, and you can see how far she sprung back from that Destroyer there. 2 for the win, and a kick out at 2.5. Amaya still in it. Somehow, don't know how, but she is. Look at this now. Ivy looking towards her way. And now Amaya baited back in. Now going to go for it again. There's Ivy Nichols, but Amaya able to slip out. Now Amaya looking for the chick kick. Look at the charge it up here. She rarely misses this, but this time, Ivy was ready for it. And both ladies still going back and forth here. Look at this. Able to take down. Amaya is Ivy. Now Ivy now up on the top, waiting for Amaya to get to her feet. Now, oh, the double Meteora. The double knees, the Meteora from the top there to get the win, and a kick out at 2. Somehow Ivy is still in this hanging on as what a stiff elbow strike. Amaya gets right back up from that. And now Amaya with a drop down. Amaya spine buster to Ivy Nichols. And just like that, another Blackwell could be inching closer to victory as a moonsault right to Ivy Nichols. Ivy kicks out at 2 as well. And Ivy Nichols still very much in this matchup, despite the attack we'd seen earlier. There's whipped into the corner now. Let's look at this. Amaya drops. Ivy Nichols, I thought she hit her face on the turnbuckle, count of 2, and she's got it. It didn't take much. And Amaya's asking for the referee to raise her hand again. Didn't take much, but give the assist to Riley Russo as we are going to your main event. All right, folks, here we are with your main event, and it is for the World Championship. As we have Jackson Cobb, the challenger, coming out here. Now, I stated before that this man would have wrestled Sinister if James Moore could not make it to Fright Fest. And Jackson Cobb, he had told me that as much as he would have wanted that opportunity, he was glad that he didn't have it in that way, because he's a man that values working hard for your opportunities, earning those opportunities. And you never want to take a superstar's place due to injury. You know, that mentally kind of screws you in your head. And you know, in Jackson Cobb, he said that he didn't want that. He didn't want that opportunity to be taken away from James Moore, especially after what happened at Revival in September. But it was James Moore who won the title inside of a steel cage. And he's looking to defend it for the first time. James Moore, that man with the world title around his waist, ending the reign of Sinister. Now the Brotherhood are still suspended. The only reason why Sinister was not was because he was champion and was scheduled to compete. But now he is serving the suspension along with his Brotherhood brethren. And we've increased security since then because we've seen Sinister and the Brotherhood, they don't like to obey the rules. So we've increased security since then to make sure that they do not enter the building. And James Moore defending his title for the first time since gaining it a number of days ago at Fright Fest 3 in Syracuse on Halloween night. And look at this man standing with pride. James Moore wanted to give Jackson Cobb this shot, knowing that it was very noble of him to take that spot, to honor to take his spot. And James Moore, he was not upset about that. You know, James Moore, he was not upset about that. He understood, you know, it was good for his health if he wasn't able to compete. But, you know, that was a big if. As we get this underway, as James Moore very quick, and he had a lot of good things to say about Jackson Cobb. One, his integrity. Like I mentioned before, Jackson Cobb did not want to take the place of James Moore as he tried for the leg drop and landed right on his tailbone. And all right into the steps goes Jackson Cobb. And again, here comes James Moore, and he lands that leg drop this time. And James Moore, like I said, spoke very highly of Jackson. You know, saying that he appreciates the integrity that he has and the willingness that he felt like he didn't want to take the opportunity away from him, even if, you know, his knee wasn't holding up. You can see that he has that knee brace. And he had that before the attack. He suffered a MCL sprain, re-aggravated an MCL sprain at the hands of the Brotherhood in that gauntlet match, which rightfully gave Sinister the stipulation. But due to his disregard of the rules and him serving his suspension up until his matchup against James, because he attacked Brian Outlaw in a match, James Moore was awarded the stipulation, and thus he chose a steel cage match as Jackson Cobb looks to become champion here in a kick out only at 1. And that steel cage match, there was no escaping the cage. It was mano-a-mano, pinfall, or submission. Look at this, the twist of fate. Right to Jackson Cobb and the cover. Referee taking a little bit of too much time to get down, and that allows Jackson Cobb to kick out at 2. Tried for the double foot stomp there. Jackson Cobb able to roll through it, and look at that takedown. That's a little bit old school wrestling there. You know, shades of Kurt Angle, his idol here. You can see that he values the old school technical wrestling style. And now look at this. Shoving right into the turnbuckle. Look, roll through. German suplex into a bridge. And he could have the title won here. Count of 2. Could be champion and almost had it. And that is the kind of wrestling ability that Jackson Cobb has. And that's the kind of man that James Moore wanted to wrestle. He wanted Jackson Cobb to give him 110%, and he is. And look at this. Jackson Cobb taking down James Moore on the outside. As he gets back into the ring here. Jackson Cobb, though, calling James Moore up to his feet. James Moore still up on his feet. I think Jackson Cobb just overshot that maneuver there. And that allows James to get back in it. Both men back inside the squared circle. And again, another huge knee. Right to the face of Jackson Cobb. Double leg drop there. Shades of Jeff Hardy. Now these men looking to trade some blows here. Oh, and that last one, Made Jackson Cobb bleed, and y'all know what happens when Jackson Cobb's bleeding. A fire gets lit underneath him, and oh, look at that. That knee busted James wide open. Now Jackson Cobb taking his time here. Elbow drop to the world champion. And now he has the world champion reeling in the corner, and that's not a place you want to be. Jackson Cobb rolls through into the German suplex into a bridge again. He could have the title won. He could be world champion. No, kick out at 2. This is all for the world title, folks. And now he's got those ankle locks in the back pocket. Oh, but look at this. Knee right to Jackson Cobb. And now he's going to follow it up from the elbow. Look at this. The elbow, that's what won him the title in the first place. 1, 2 to retain the championship. Kick out from Jackson Cobb. A kick out from Jackson Cobb. As once again, James Moore looks to land it again. Got it. But he had a little bit of trouble getting up from that. 1, 2, and a slight hesitation, just enough to get Jackson Cobb out. And he's up. Jackson Cobb just had enough time, and now looking for the ankle lock. He could have the ankle lock. He's got it cinched in here. On to James Moore. And look, I think it's on that knee. It's on that knee too as well. Or maybe no, it's not actually on the other knee. If he hooked the other leg, that probably would have been better. James Moore had to really power out there. He really had to fight to get out of that one. And like I said multiple times before, when Jackson Cobb tries to hook in, that ankle lock is pretty much over, but James, he's going. James with a kick. And now James he usually follows that up with a springboard knee. But this time he's got the knee. Now he's going to go up for it again, looking for that elbow again. Elbow! The elbow, 1, 2, 3, and James retains his title. I think Jackson Cobb waited a little bit too long to lock in. That ankle lock into that knee lock there, he could have locked it on the other knee. That would have been a better decision. And because of that, James Moore will retain his title here in the main event of Fusion in his first title defense.